Hi all and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna do some reaction videos and I'm really excited because I think it's gonna be knife and axe throwing in those videos. For all you new people in here, my name is Marcus, also known as Soul Thrower. You might have seen me on different social medias where I do trick shots with knife and axes. But I also competed professionally in knife and axe throwing and have won 3 gold medals at the World Championships. But let's look at those videos. So, some kind of throwing club. Well, to throw with 2 hands like that is kind of awkward. She's throwing a small axe. I wouldn't throw it like that. I would actually throw with 1 hand. I've seen some people do this before, but no, I wouldn't recommend it. I actually think this axe is a bit under-rotated. So you want a 45-degree angle from the board. I know that some axe throwing venues want the axe to stick like that and handle straight down because you have a larger area that the blade actually penetrates, but I wouldn't throw like this. I would suggest either moving back or pulling through a bit more. Moving back gives it more time in the air, so it would have rotated a bit more and would have gotten a 45-degree angle on that. So, no. So again, you have somebody throwing with both hands like that. I wouldn't recommend it. Often when you have a log wall instead of a log ground, you don't get that many bounce backs, but here you also have a rubber handle. I wouldn't recommend that for anybody to throw actually. Next one, third video. I usually don't lick my axes, but he looks like a cool dude actually. When you have the target set up like this, you have the grains going down from top to bottom, and if you throw an axe diagonally like that, you won't stick it, so you need to have that axe sticking like that. So he's throwing them, well, he's having fun, and that actually is the most important thing. So this is actually a friend of mine. It's Sam, aka Knifey Sam, and it's a bad bounce back. It went even over his head, and yeah, he was on his toes there. All of us that do this professionally don't use sharp blades, so you don't have an edge on the blades. Even though he could have gotten a sting from that blade, he wouldn't have been cut. But it is a bad bounce back for sure, Sam. Video. Oh, we have a celebrity in the house. This is something that actually helped all the rangers doing axe throwing, and this is a cool throw. He does 2 double spin. When we compete, we throw from 1 spin to 3 spin, but he actually does a double spin with a hatchet, and it's a good throw. And he's a good looking dude as well. This is actually Paul Blanco, friend of mine. So he's throwing no spin. I haven't seen this video. So 2 of them. Oh, something's gonna happen on the 3rd, I guess. Oh, that's a bad bounce back. You shouldn't really jump over a knife, but to jump up and... But as I said before in many videos, we don't use sharp knives. We use dull knives. It's a pointy piece of metal that we throw. So it wouldn't be a really bad cut, but you better be fast on your feet, right? Oh. Dude, no. If he wouldn't have moved his head there, he would have cut him. Me as a sports thrower, I never throw impalement throwing. Never. But I have huge respect for the guys that do it. Throdini, David Adamovich, is a friend of mine. They are way more controlled than this dude. It's almost like he's provoking the guy standing there and if he wouldn't have moved his head, he would have got a knife slap. Not a stick in the head, but a knife slap.
Do I ever miss the knife throw?
Do you ever miss a knife throw? Oh, so they want to slam the knife in a hard surface and try to get it to stick. And first of all, that surface is super hard. Second of all, the steel in the kitchen knife is hardened in a way so you have a sharp edge on it. Throwing knives like I have around me here are made to take a beating. So you should never throw a kitchen knife to begin with. If you're gonna throw a kitchen knife and make a good video, I would have changed it in so many ways. I would have used a cutting board with softer wood, so it actually would have stuck easily. I would have used a knife that I was familiar with. They're just trying different things, and it looks like a hard kitchen counter. So it's so many fails in the same video. Oh, so this one is actually pretty cool, because it's not a hard throw to throw actually. If you stand too close to the target, or you push it too hard to the target so it doesn't have time to actually stick with the edge. In this case, you have a rubber handle. You should never have a rubber handle. That tube inside the rubber handle are hollow, so in the end there is like a ring, almost like a pipe, that actually sticks to the target. But it looks cool. I like it. So he was trying to do 1.5 spin. 4 meters is 1.5 spin. He's gonna stick like that. So he's actually trying to do 1.5 spin, but with a sidearm. Either you can put on the thumb or without the thumb, depending on the distance. But I actually think that throw isn't as bad as people might think. If you would have stuck the thumb on the handle there, it would have slowed down the rotation a bit more, or moved closer to the target. I like the setup though. Good setup. And I always love a kilt. Always when I compete, I use a kilt. If you've seen any of my competition videos, when I don't do trick shots, I wear a kilt. And it's just something I do. So I always love a kilt. Extra plus for that. 2 guys.
Next time, sound effects.
You didn't stick it? Oh.
Johan.
Well, it's a good catch. I need to re-see that one. It's a good catch. The first guy actually angled his axe so he didn't stick it with the grain. So when it's angled like that or straight on, it doesn't stick as well. But the other one, oh, he just throws so hard. So it actually pushes too hard forward. So it just over rotates, and sometimes it can come back like that. So when it hits the target like that, and the momentum is all in the axe and it comes back. And he had one of these plumb axes. Let's see if I have one. He had one of these. So it actually hit like that and came back. And to catch it like that, we usually say, don't try to be Spider-Man or Batman or whoever. Don't try to catch anything, move aside. But I understand the reaction, and it looked freaking awesome on the video. I'm just happy he didn't hurt himself.
This is the right way to throw an axe.
Drummer get axed on live
And
TV.
this was a Fox News exclusive.
Oh.
Fox and Friends co-host Pete Hegseth aiming for accuracy and missing.
Who's gonna win this battle?
Oh, he actually threw over the target,
What you do?
and he actually got
hammered
hot.
by the axe while the other band members kept drumming. Ouch.
I'm speechless. I don't know who was in charge of fixing this setup. You should have safety distance behind the target, on the sides of the target, because we know that axes can bounce. If you're a pro, you would probably not even miss the target. You wouldn't miss an axe because you would have stuck every axe. But it doesn't matter. You should never have people behind the target, even if you're a pro throwing. So to have a setup like this is, oh, I shouldn't curse, but it's bleeping terrible. And that's it. So let me know in the comments what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want me to look at in the future. I have more long form content coming, so please stay tuned. But as always, spread the love for throwing.